All right. Good afternoon, everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm your host once again, Dan Thornton, and we've got a little bit of a special news report coming at you. This hit the wires and such yesterday. A lot of people speculating, could the Detroit Lions be in the market for New England Patriots defensive specialist, pass rusher, edge, whatever you want to call him, Matthew Judon. I think most of us know him. If you remember the Lions playing in New England just a couple seasons ago, the guy put on a clinic and had a monster season game against us that particular season. And he has had great time rushing the quarterback throughout his career in the NFL. Not a short career by any means. Last year, most of us are aware, but if in case you're not, he missed a significant portion of last season due to a bicep injury, kept him out, played 4 games, had 4 sacks in those 4 games. And I think we all know there's a lot of speculation about how good this Detroit Lions team could be entering the upcoming season. There is talks, as we debated in this morning's show of Lions Talk Live Morning Show Edition, 7 to roughly 8 a.m. every day of the week. We talked about a growing number of national media pundits saying the Lions may have indeed the best roster in the NFL. They also got arguably about $40 million in cap. Judon came out yesterday and put it on social media, Twitter, etc. He's looking for a new contract with the Patriots. He's not sure if he's going to be able to get it with the Patriots. He's owed roughly $6 million for this upcoming season. Could it be that he could come on over to the Detroit Lions? I think it's a possibility for sure. But I'm going to say this. Do I think the Lions are going to trade a significant portion of the remaining draft capital in the upcoming season to go over and get him? That doesn't seem like a Brad Holmes move. But if you really think this Detroit Lions defense has some real teeth, they can restore the roar and may become a dominant top 10, top 5 unit this year, then maybe, just maybe, the Detroit Lions are going to pull the trigger and go over for it. I'm not going to say he is going to be a Detroit Lion. I'm not going to say he's not. This is a speculation report based on media outlets across the country stating he is perhaps on the move out of New England, and there are a couple different reports that list the Detroit Lions as one of, depending on which report you read, anywhere from one of the 3 teams that would be of interest to 6 teams of interest. I'm going to let you guys decide what would happen, but I'm going to guess Aiden Hutchinson would probably be okay with him being on the opposite side of him. Again, this is going to be just speculation on my behalf. It is just rumor bill material, so don't get over the top with it. Keep in the comments now. Don't anybody yell at me and my mom or what everybody else about what could happen, because again, it's just hearsay at this point. But I think everybody watching this video, either now live or in the future, we can all agree Detroit Lions have a deep roster. They've got all the potential in the world to get after the Super Bowl, get in it and win it this year, to win the NFC North. There's a lot of things coming out that just seem like, hey, Detroit may just be the best team, the best roster in the NFL this year, and they've got $40 million in cap. We all know they're going to be roster guys that get cut from rosters because of salary cap issues, because of this, that, and the other thing. Maybe they're going in more youth. Judon is not young. He is 32 years old. He's coming off a significant injury. And would he add something to Detroit Lions? Is he better than Marcus Davenport, James Houston? I guess the debate is to be had there, but if you feel like, if nothing else, it's a strong rotational piece and you can get them for a very minimal cost, then I guess maybe you can consider them. Let's see what you guys have to think about it, though. Don Kong, no, don't buy it, folks. It ain't happening. Yeah, I'm not going to say, and again, Donkey, I'm not saying he is going to happen. The trade is going to happen. I want to be very clear, as I try to be in all the videos, that this is speculation from media outlets. I'm not saying it's breaking news. I'm not saying it's pending. I'm just reporting what national media is reporting in regards to this. Don Kong, Super Bowl or bust, 100%. Good to see you, my friend. Always a pleasure to have you as part of the show. Hatman, hey, Dan and Duke Crew, I made it to a show. Woo, woo. You know what? Just because you made it today, man, I'm going to help you out just because it has been a bit since you've been able to make it. So, hey. Still never gets old. One Funky, I'll see it when it happens. Yeah, 100%. That being said, they should have the money for him as a rental. And to me, if you guys are asking my opinion, that's all it would be, a 1-year rental for him. Again, he's 32. He's going to be owed a new contract after this year. I don't think it would make sense for the Detroit Lions other than on a 1-year rental, something like that along those lines. It just doesn't seem like, as young as this team is, as good as they are at drafting, I just don't see him doing more than just a 1-year thing. J-Rod, we got Coach Green's salutations. This, if it happens, would be freaking exciting! Exclamation point. Thanks for the hard work, Coach. Anytime, Jay. Anytime. As you guys know, I enjoy this kind of stuff. And again, just for all the people, I know I'm going to get 2 or 3 knuckleheads. They're going to leave comments that you said we're going to go get them. I'm not saying that. Like I say in all the videos, I'm reporting the speculation. I'm not saying this is pending news. You can find this on a lot of different outlets out there, whether it be on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, just typing Google Judon to the Detroit Lions or whatever. So there's a lot of people reporting it's a possibility. Nobody is saying it's about to happen. So again, try to make sure you lock your brain around that. Let's see, Moonscar, how's it going, crew? Pretty good, man. And hopefully you're enjoying your trip out west. So have a good one. One Funky, the only issue I have with him is that both him and Hutch perform better from the left. You would probably have to give them some reps just to kind of figure that stuff out. I don't think you're exposing either one of them, to your point, One Funky, in the preseason. So you'd have to figure it out. In the real games, that is. Moonscar, I do feel Brad Holmes will pull the trigger on a D-line player sometime before the deadline with the extra salary cap on a 1-year rental. And again, that's where I'm kind of thinking if they were to do something, it would be on a 1-year rental. You've got more than enough cap. Wait and see what happens. But I do think they've got a pretty good chance to go after the Super Bowl this year. Why not bring in another proven veteran, maybe at the wide receiver spot, maybe at the defensive line as well. We will see. Casey, I'm enjoying the news with leftover hot dogs from the 4th and the cold beer. Hey, well, I like the way you're kicking back and relaxing, Casey, so hopefully you enjoy them dogs. Maybe put a little hot sauce on them. All right, yada, yada. What up, Doe Dan? Exclamation point. At the zoo with the family. Well, I hope you're enjoying it and having a great time with the family, my friend. Can never have enough of that. And good. Thanks for that, man. And again, enjoy the time with the family, my friend. See, One Funky, people just need to be happy. We are legit in the conversation for our high-end players. That's the other part. If I'm someone like, we probably not the breaking news for the Detroit Lions coming in there, but ignoring the phone, what I would say is you're 100% right, One Funky. The fact that if I'm a player like Judon, I want a chance to win a Super Bowl going out. I've only got a couple seasons probably left in the league. I'm going to probably hedge my bets on a team like the Detroit Lions because I know they've got an opportunity to be there. So, again, I'm not saying this is going to happen or go down. I'm just saying, hey, it's a real strong possibility. So it is just, it's just a special report on me. Just saying, I got a couple extra minutes. I figured I'd go ahead and throw something at you guys. Brent, oh, yeah. Well, good morning or good afternoon to you, Brent. Hopefully having a great one. Moonscar, y'all are currently riding along with me to the mountaintop. About to stop at my first Buc-ee's. Hey, Buc-ee's are a great place, man. I enjoy them exponentially, and I did not realize they had some out in Denver. I think you're out in Denver. I think that's right. Wife is driving. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying the Lions talk while going to the mountaintop and having somebody else behind the wheel. Mutzgard Duke Crew in the mountains at the zoo simultaneously. Hey, we're all over the place. There was a guy who messaged me today, said he watches from the Philippines. So I know we got people, in Europe, Asia, Hawaii. So, yeah, the Duke Crew is definitely grown. All right, hey, man, a Super Bowl is the only thing that matters. At the end of the day, that's why you're playing this season. That's why we're speculating what we could add potentially. So, all right, I'm not going to make this a long video. Just figured I'd go ahead and throw it out at you guys. If you think it makes sense, go ahead and leave something in the comment section. Would you pull the trigger for Matthew? Would you try to go get him? Me, myself, it would all come down to the cost. The $6 million a year, it's for 1 year, so that's not going to bother me at all. He's got 1 year left. Would you give up significant draft capital? That's where I'm kind of like, I don't know. We've already given up our third and fourth for next year. Yes, we're an incredibly young team. Yes, we could do some trading, but to me, would I give up maybe like a seventh or a sixth? That I might do, plus the 1 year remaining on this contract, but that's probably about it. If you guys have different thoughts or ideas, go ahead and throw it in the comment section, whether you're watching this live or later on. Moonscar, yes, 1 hour north of Denver. I knew it was something like that. So, yeah, go enjoy, my friend. Hookadoo, Moonscar, it just beautiful out there. I camped up by Pikes Peak. Yeah, that would be a good place to go for sure. So, all right, if you haven't yet subscribed to Lions Talk Live, please consider doing so. Also, if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you all on the next Lions Talk Live. Take care, everybody.
Happy trails to you until we meet. again.